Hello ladies and gentlemen, Sigvalogrim here and welcome to yet another episode of Injustice 2 Mobile News. For those new to this channel, this is the series where we talk about the chests that are in the store right now, the future characters that are going to be in the arena, and the challenges that are up, and we talk about if the characters are worth going for and if the chests are worth buying. This one I was able to make a little bit earlier. Normally this would be released like in 16 hours from now approximately, but right now we already know the characters that CA is going to be putting into the arena store because they announced it ahead of time for all the characters that will be upcoming during the event, so we can talk about everything in advance because there's a lot of chest changes that happened earlier today that need to be covered. And at the same time we will be missing maybe on some arena, on some challenges that are going to be coming up and I will not be covering, but covering the new chests sooner, I think it's a good enough trade-off. So for all new to this channel, please go ahead and subscribe. If you are already subscribed, go ahead and hit that bell button so you don't miss an upload. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments down below, but please be very specific in your questions as it is extremely easy for me to answer you once to your questions, but the second time around, if I need to further reply it after your first answer, it will be much harder for me and I will most likely not do it because YouTube does not have a special menu for that. With all that being said, let's get into it. So first of all, we're going to be talking about the arena character that was, as I have said, announced by NetherRealms ahead of time, and it will be Multiverse the Flash. So, Multiverse the Flash is a very good character to have because of the fact that he is the second best character in the Multiverse roster and the must-have character in the perfect Multiverse team. First of all, this is the passive that makes him a must-have, which is going to give him and the Multiverse teammates a ton of critical attack chance and a ton of critical attack damage. His second passive is going to decrease the power cost for the special abilities for all the multiverse characters that are going to be in his team. So he's going to act like more or less a Dr. Fate or a Power Girl for the multiverse team. And the third ability is going to be the fact that he will ignore a certain amount of tech special power battle, and when a tech opponent is going to try to land a special on him, what he will do is that he interrupts the special and go ahead and hits him for some damage. He is a must-have character, and in terms of his abilities, the only thing notable is going to be the third ability, but you're most likely not going to use him as a damage dealer. He's a must-have character because he is going to be in a team with Multiverse Armored Supergirl, and his passive coupled with her third passive makes both of them have maximum critical attack chance and maximum critical attack damage. Her third ability, excuse me, not passive, makes them have maximum critical attack chance and maximum critical attack damage without building any on their own build. So he's a must-have along Multiverse Supergirl on the most important multiverse team that you can actually build. So should you farm for him? Most definitely, because if you have already gotten Supergirl, for example, then you must get him as well in order to support her. And if you haven't got Supergirl, then he will make an amazing combo builder even without her, because of the fact that he's going to have 3 fast attack hits on him, and that makes him a great combo builder no matter what team you're going to put him in. For this specific challenge over here that says coming soon, I am going to post in a pinned comment what is about it as soon as it gets released. The versus multiverse challenge is here to stay, and this is a pretty good chance for you if you have League of Anarchy characters to get some shards for the multiverse heroes, and at the same time an even more important thing, even if you have only one League of Anarchy hero, definitely farm the first difficulty, because this has a chance to drop you a gear for Multiverse the Flash. And Multiverse the Flash doesn't have his gears in the arena store or any place else, so you can either get them from here or by a random raid drop or by buying them with real money. I myself have gotten 2 of his gears so far, farming this one and farming it like a few weeks ago when it was yet again up. I'm hoping to get the last 2 pieces, but I can only hope. Though you should definitely farm this, it drops shards for good characters and you have a chance to get Multiverse the Flash's gears. Now we're getting into the chest part of this, and first we are going to start with the Black Manta Vengeance chest, which is going to have a 3% chance to drop 200 shards for Black Manta and a 10% chance to drop 80 shards for King of and Sakoman and an 87% chance to drop gold shards. So Keep in mind a few things. First of all, 200 shards will not be enough to unlock Black Manta. He is going to be unlocked at 400 shards, so even if you drop him once, you will not be able to fully unlock him. The second thing worth mentioning is the fact that that 10% chance to drop 80 shards of King of Tentacle is not going to be worth that much for you, since King of Tentacle is going to be available in the League Store, and that is where everybody is going to get it from. And it's simply not worth spending gems on something that you can get by other means. And when it comes to guaranteed gold shards, that guaranteed gold shard usually means worse than dropping a silver hero, because guaranteed gold shards means that you have a chance to drop like 20 shards for something. You might have better drop than this, but most likely it will be useless characters. Even if they are gold, it doesn't mean they are good. So do I recommend this chest? Most definitely not. Not even if you want to unlock Black Manta. There's a better chest for unlocking Black Manta, and it is not this one. And also keep in mind that once you unlock Black Manta, you will not have his gear straight away, and you will need to either get them from an unfair chest that has very bad drops for them, or pay real money for them. The next chest that we are going to take a look at is going to be Shared Reality. It has an 80% chance for a silver hero, a 9.59 chance for a gold hero, a 0.42 chance for a legendary hero, and some chances for the multiverse characters. Okay, so let's break down each character over here. Multiverse the Flash is a very good multiverse character, as I have said, but he will be in the next arena season. Also worth noting that you will not find his gears anywhere, and you need to get them by raid drops or by farming the challenge. The second one is going to be Multiverse Captain Cold. For Multiverse Captain Cold, you have the gears in the arena store, but he will also be available in the arena season, and he's not that hard to get. He's a pretty decent character, like in the middle of the Multiverse roster, not great and not terrible. Multiverse Black Lightning, the same as Captain Cold, is in the arena seasons, gears are in the arena store, and at the same time he's not great, not terrible. Multiverse Armored Supergirl is a very good character, and she was in the arena season, but I'm not sure how often she will be in the future, but she also has her gears in the arena store. Multiverse Supergirl is going to be a character that is going to be yet again an average multiverse character, and she is going to also be available in the arena seasons. That's where I unlocked mine from, and she's going to have her gears in the arena store, at least as far as I remember. Multiverse Green Arrow is the hero that is going to be in the next arena season, and he is the third best multiverse hero, well, arguably. And Multiverse White Canary is going to be a terrible character to get, and nobody really uses her. Not that she's very bad, but there are much better options in terms of the multiverse heroes. And then you got the legendary gold and hero and silver hero chances. So this chest is basically a premium chest on steroids. So in comparison with the premium chest, you are going to pay, for example, this one, it costs 250, and you got an increased chance for a specific hero. Over here you pay 50 gold more, and you got an increased chances for a roster of pretty decent characters. Even though I don't really recommend buying chests that unlock characters, since I unlocked all my characters from the arena seasons, the arena store and the league store. If you're having trouble finishing in the Elite 1 in the arena and you really want multiverse characters, I think this is, in my opinion, the best chest to really get them. And moving on to, but yet again, if you're doing well in the arena and you are able to hit constantly Elite 1 at least, you have no reason to get this chest, since all those characters are going to be unlockable via arena. So no need to spend your gems here. Now moving on to the next one is going to be the Multiverse Power Up, and this is going to be not great, not terrible chest. Like I know it's guaranteed shards, but it's going to be like only multiverse shards. Though, keep in mind that from those characters, they are all going to be in the arena yet again. So if you are able to constantly hit Elite 1, at least in arena, this chest is most definitely not for you. I don't like about this chest that it also has Batgirl. Batgirl is going to be unlockable from the campaign. And White Canary is going to be total trash. Captain Cold and Multiverse Supergirl and Black Lightning are going to be the second best team, and Armor Supergirl, Green Arrow and Multiverse the Flash are going to be the best multiverse team. And I personally wouldn't really buy this chest either because of the fact that even though you got guaranteed shards, there are very low odds that you are going to get higher than 20 shards. And at the same time, I have my doubts in terms of how fair the shards are distributed. I fear that some shards might drop more often for the worst characters. So I don't think this is really a good chest to buy. It's very similar to this one, to be honest. But in my honest opinion, especially if you are a new player and you need new characters, I'd most definitely buy this one over the other one. Again, I only advise to get any of those if you are struggling in the arena. If not, then get them via the arena seasons. The Red Hood hero chest, I don't really need to talk about it. Red Hood is going to be unlockable in the arena store, and he is a pretty bad character that has only one niche application to prolong fights with his super move. Other than that, he's not really worth going for, especially with gems. Now going into the special offers, I don't advise you get Suicide Squad Harley Quinn because of the fact she is one of the worst legendaries. In order to use her effectively, you will need the full Suicide Squad team. She's not going to be like Arkham Knight, Batman or Darkseid in the way that once you get her you can fully use her. No, you'll need to collect the full Suicide Squad team to make her useful. And even then you will not have her gears and you will need to buy a bundle. But if you already have her and you're looking to buy her gears, definitely buy them at level 10 because it's going to be 3 times as expensive to buy them at level 30 and you're going to be able to get them yourself at level 30 in absolutely no time. And this one I have reviewed in one of my previous videos. To be short, just don't buy this. I'm begging you, don't buy this. But we are moving on to the next one, which is going to be the anniversary bundle. And as far as I'm aware, it's going to be somewhere around $10 to get. And for them packs, you are going to get a 3-star gold hero, 50 credits, 30 gems, 30 sims, 20 XP capsules, and 600 materials. To be fair and square, $5, considering the prices that are usually in this game, is not a terrible price for this one. But the thing is that the random gold character is most likely going to be a bad character because when you're gambling you need to assume the worst scenario. So should you buy this chest? I don't know. This time it is really up to you. If you feel lucky, go ahead and buy it, though I would really appreciate if they would offer next time a specific character instead of a random character. If this was a specific character and a specific good character, I would definitely recommend this. If this was a random 6-star character, then yet again I would recommend this, but for a random 3-star character, it is up to you. I would incline not to buy this, but at least we can appreciate that the chests are getting a little bit more better and a little bit more fair, though I don't suspect they will still do this in the future because this is a thank you bundle, so by this bundle they are thanking us. So I don't know. It is up to you, but I don't really have faith in random gold characters because while there are very many good gold characters, there are also very many bad characters. Other than that, there's nothing else left in the offers worth talking about. Those are the usual things that you can find, and with all that being said, this was everything for this video. I hope you found this useful and informative. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any comments, leave them down below. Subscribe if you are not subscribed. If you are subscribed, please go ahead and hit that bell button. And I'll see you in the next one.